What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review of the GEEKFLY amazing GF01 earbuds. Huge shout out to GEEKFLY for providing these for an honest unboxing and review. I am ready to get into these, so let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and talk first price and specs. First, the price. You can pick these up. I saw these for as low as $192.01 on AliExpress, but it is as much as $209 on Amazon. As far as a colorway, you get like a mixed colorway on the earbuds, and that's the only option they have available currently. As far as specs go, these guys rock Bluetooth 5.4 with codec support of AAC, SPC, aptX adaptive, aptX lossless, and LC3. Sorry. As far as battery life, these guys have up to 7 hours of playback time on the earbuds. When you include the case, you can get up to, they say 18, some say 28 hours. I'm gonna go with the 18. I just think that'll be I think 18, but without testing them out for sure, I'm just going to stick with that one. As far as fast charging, there is no notice of fast charge document anywhere. As far as wireless charging, there is no wireless charging on the case. There is no water resistance for these earbuds also, but the features, you have a 10mm dual magnetic driver for rich, warm sound with deep bass, warm, nice mids and crisp highs. And of course, you have a hi-fi amplifier, so it has a built-in, almost like a DAC built into these to ensure powerful drive and exceptional dynamic range. So you got the best of both worlds. You got one, your regular driver, and then you got, they saying you got a DAC. So you'll definitely test this out. They say high-res audio certified. You have touch controls, multi-point connectivity. We will test out on this for sure, as well as app support. So let's go ahead and jump into these. Before I do, I just wanted to let you guys know that I did start my membership program. It helps they support the channel. Actually, if you're interested, it's for $1.99 a month. Just go and hit the join button somewhere down here. You'll be privy to exclusives like first unboxings and members only videos that I will be putting out throughout the course of this year, next year, and so on. And of course, members only live streams. So you definitely want to be, if you want to support the channel, that's fine that way. If not, just go ahead and subscribe to the channel and give me a like. That also helps out as well. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right. All right. Very similar to the Vistas as far as boxing, as far as packaging. Stay tuned for that gauntlet series, by the way. All right, let's see what we got in here. They got these set up like IEM style, like if you were getting some actual IEMs. All right, let's go into the box here. Let's see what we got here. Pretty weighty. Okay, we'll open it from this end. Trying to keep things as pristine as possible. All right, we've got another box. We got a little travel pouch. It says GEEKFLY on it, like a faux leather. And inside you have your case. Let's set this off to the side. You got your case. Again, metal case, no wireless charging. GEEKFLY branding on the top with the logo also. And of course, you got your USB-C charging port on the back and your LEDs, charging your LEDs right here in the front. So we'll take a look at that. And we've got, what's this? This is our documentation. You know, I got specs and instructions on how to operate them. Yep, let's see what's on the other side. Okay, they got it in Japanese or Chinese here on the other side. All right, so that's what we have there. All right, we may have to come back to that. All right, and let's see what's in this one. Okay. We've got ear tips. And I think we got some more in here if it's following suit with the Oh no, this just has USB-A, USB-C charging cable. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got the earbuds here. We'll come back to these. And now here we have even more ear tips. So you are fully loaded as far as the ear tips goes for these earbuds. So there's got to be a size that works for you. So definitely, if you can, try them all. If you can, just to find your right combination. Okay. Man, these things are loaded with ear tips. They ain't playing around. All right, so let's go ahead and clean it. Before we jump into that, let's clean this stuff up real quick. I don't want to have this all. We came to see the life of the party here. We'll keep the case out. We'll put everything else back. All right, there we go. I forgot to put that away, but that's okay. We might need that. All right, so we got the case out. Let's go ahead and pop these guys out. All right. Oops. Yeah, they look nothing like on the screen, on the box, but I do like the polished surface on them. Look very nice. I like that blue. Like the way that looks. A little chunky, will protrude out your ears a little bit. You see they're already in pairing mode. We'll get to that in a minute. And look how thick that is. I'm sorry, let me look how thick that is. You got amazing GF01 on the back of the left one. Same thing for the right. So we on the wrong side here. All right, there we go. Tells you which one's left and right. I love the detail when it comes to the branding on the back, the labeling. Very nice. Nice size nozzles too for your speakers. Should get a look good. And it got the grates on them to protect from earwax or anything like that. I didn't notice any replaceable screens in there, so I definitely have to take care of these if you plan on getting a pair. And that looks nice. All right. Let me put one in. I'm gonna put one in, even though it doesn't have a tip on. That's not gonna work. I need an ear tip. I need an ear tip. I need some ear tips. That's not gonna work. Nope, that's not gonna work. All right, I'm gonna grab a pair. Let's see, which ones do I want to go with? Okay, we'll go with these ones for right now. I may switch up when I do my testing, but we'll go for them right now. All right, let's go ahead and pop these. Very easy, very fast to pop on the ear tips. Like that. This has like a tactile feel to it, so it's like it would get a good seal. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and drop that in. Okay, let's go ahead and flip the camera real quick so you guys can see. This is what they look like. And I might just keep these ear tips in. They feel really good. I got a nice, decent seal to them. I just got to make sure I'm locked in good. But, yeah, feel great. There is no ANC for these, so you're really dealing with just passive noise isolation. Another drawback I wish they would have, but they don't. But that's okay. So at least for now. Okay, so feel good, nice and light. Even though they look huge, they do protrude out just a little bit. As you can see right there. But comfortable nonetheless. All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. Take a walk through the app. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. Let's see. We'll get these guys open. All right, we'll pull them out. They are already in pairing mode. Get them out. As you can see, the left one is give me the pairing indication. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the phone. Now we do not have Google Fast Pair with these, so you have to do it the old-fashioned way and go in through your phone and find them. There they go. GEEKFLY pair. All right, just got audible that they are connected. They're showing connected here. Can I get my volume slider? Can I get my volume slider? There it is. All right. And as you can see there, let's go ahead and hit. They're all set up. They even have Bluetooth LE. And they have listened to Aero. They support Aerocast. Very nice. Didn't know that. That wasn't listed in anything. But they do support Aerocast. Very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and... Now, I already had the app loaded. Let me see if I got it here. Yep, there we go. GEEKFLY. So let's go ahead. Right now, it's looking for... Is it already looking for that? Yeah, it already sees them. Very nice. All right, so just like the just like with the Vitas earbuds here, you've got a picture of the earbuds. You got the battery levels here right below it. You got your EQ settings. You can go in. No audio playing, so you got to play some audio. So let's go ahead and put something on real quick. We'll just throw in one of my other videos. Let me see. Let's go into content. Sure, we'll take that one. Let's play that one. All right. We got that one playing. So now let's go back into the app. And now we can enter the EQ. All right. So now as you can see here, we got all different types. You got flat, you got rock, you got pop, classical, funk, speech, user. This is basically our personalized EQ, 5 bands. We'll go ahead and play with that a little later on. But definitely just wanted to show you guys that. And then, of course, we got our key setting or touch controls, where you got for left and right ear. You got double, triple, quadruple, and long press. All right, I'll go ahead and set this up how I want. Looks like it's already set up the way I want it. Yeah, looks like it is. It's taking its keys from the Vitas sorry, earbuds. So they kept my same settings. I like it. That's awesome that he transfer over. You don't have to reset everything. So there you go. But we would test the touch controllers and for responsiveness and everything later on. All right. And down here at the bottom, of course, up here at the top, sorry, you got your gear button there. So you can go in, you can do an upgrade if you need to do an update or anything like that. Or you can reset the earbuds. And then, of course, down here, you got, your wearing device down here at the bottom. You have about. That'll take you in and just give you some information where you can access their official website, the user guide, and privacy policy. All right. So, like I said, I will leave a link in the description to the APK so you can load this or download this app, because I did not see it in the Google Play Store. But let's look again real fast. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here. So we go back. Let's back up and go GEEKFLY Vitas. There we go. Let's see. Yeah. So it's not showing up here in the Play Store. So I will leave the link that I for it, the APK in the description. All right. So it's not actually a APK, but it's a link to where you can download the app. All right, so let's go ahead and finish our testing. All right, we're back in. Now, I didn't mention anything about the earbuds having multi-point connectivity, but we're going to go ahead and test that anyway. So we already know that it is connected to the Z Fold 7. So we're going to go ahead and turn off Bluetooth here. We're going to put these guys back into Bluetooth mode. As you can see, they automatically went back in. And we're going to go ahead and connect them here to the Tab S11 Ultra here. All right, let's go into details. And let's scroll all the way down. There they are, GEEKFLY. So let's go ahead and hit pair. Yes, we do want a pair. All right, so it says I got vote no location. And there's our slider there. So we are connected here to the tablet. So let's go ahead back over to the phone. Let's turn on Bluetooth again. All right, and let's go ahead and we're gonna let it go ahead and do its thing, get booted up. All right, then let's go ahead and see if we can connect. And it doesn't look likely. No, so far. Doesn't look likely. So there is no multi-point connectivity for these. So you can only be connected to one device at a time, which is a shame. Yep. It is what it is. Let's continue. All right, next up, we're going to test the mono mode feature. We're going to see if you listen to one of these while the other one is in the case charging. So let's go ahead and put these guys in. Okay. All right, we are locked in. We got our song picked up, the Humpty Dance. Shout out RIP Shock G. All right, let's get it. All right, now we got audio playing, so let's go ahead and take out the right. Close it. Music continues to play in the left. All right, let's go ahead and pull the right back out. Let's put that back in. All right, now. Okay, now I got like a stereo effect going on. Let's go ahead and pull this one, the left. Let's go ahead and close the taste. Audio is still playing. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like we got a little. Okay. All right. Like it dropped connection. Now I reconnected. Interesting. But it's still playing. I can use them individually while the other one's charging the case, doubling my battery life for each earbud, which is always good. Let's continue. All right, next up is the touch control test. We're going to see how fast these touch controls do work. Now, again, they already went in. They took my programming from the Vitas that I had, so they migrated them over here to the GF01. So we're going to see how fast they respond. My screen looks a hot mess. Sorry about that. All right. So we got our song picked out already to start off with. And here we go. All right, let's put me in the box so you guys can see me actuating. There we go. So you guys can see me actually doing the touch controls. All right, so here we go. So let's hit play here. All right. Now we got audio playing. So double press will pause or play the audio. So if you 1, 2. See how it paused it? Now let's double tap on the right. 1, 2. Now it's playing. Okay. Now, what we got now is the right earbud. If I triple press, it will take me to the next song. So if I do that, 1, 2, 3, got the tone, and now I'm at the next song. Now, if I triple press on the left, it's going to take me back to the beginning of this song or back to the previous song, depending on how long I've been listening to this. So this should be good enough. So we're going to go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Took me back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm back to my previous song. Now my quadruple press will call up my voice assistant. So I'm only going to do this one on the left because it does the same thing on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got the chime. What's the weather for tomorrow in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania? All right. Okay. So cold day tomorrow, but it's all good. It ain't snowing. All right. So now a long press on these on the left will lower the volume as I press and hold. Got the chime and it went down. So in order for me to make it go down more, I had to let go and then press again. See it do it. Now I got to let go and then do it again. Well, you ain't got to do all this. You can just lift your finger off and then put it back down. All right, so now on the right earbud, long press will increase. All right, got the chime, and there it is. Let release and press. There it is. Again, release and press. Again, release and press. All right, so you can see it's a tedious process. I mean, for the speed, I would just go ahead and do this on the phone. Done. All right, but it does work, and they're very responsive. Again, the long press takes a little while for it to recognize, but all the other double, triple, quadruple presses work flawless. Let's continue.
This is a mic test with the GEEKFLY GF01 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the GEEKFLY GF01 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the GEEKFLY GF01 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the GEEKFLY GF01 earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, what we're going to do now is the sound test. Of course, we got to have music playing in order to be able to play with the presets and everything. So let's go ahead and get some music playing here. We just want to go ahead and dive into this song. I love Kill It. I love Twister anyway. This is my dude. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right, we got audio playing. So now let's go ahead and jump into the app. All right, we are in. So now we can go into the EQ. All right, so now we can set it to flat. Okay. Okay. Still got a nice little rumble to it. Let me put my cutaway in. So it's still got a nice little bump to it, but again, it's a flat sound. Let's go to rock. Okay. Increases a little bit, but still more of a, I guess it's a little bit better than flat. So go back to flat. Yeah, you got a tad bit more bass on rock than you do with flat. All right, so let's go ahead and pop. I'm really not sounding too much of a difference with the presets. All right, let's go ahead and try classical. All right, now classical kind of got lower. All right, sound like the sound stage widened out a little bit. Okay, that's a different look. Let's go to funk. Okay, funk seems to have gotten a little brighter. Okay. Still got good bass. All right, you got speech. All right, definitely brought up the artist's voice, his vocals, pressing back the bass and the rest of the song. See, really pushing him out in front. All right, so let's go ahead and have some fun. All right, here we go. We're gonna go with my classics. Wow, it's really responsive when you change the settings. Oh, that sound, yeah, very responsive. Oh, I love this song. Ooh, okay. Okay. Nice. I think I would drop this down one. I think I would back everything up one. But stay where I'm at. But back everything up one. There we go. Actually, you know what? I want my mids and highs just a little bit brighter. All right. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pick another song, another bass song. Twister's ridiculous, man. That dude's ridiculous. That dude's ridiculous. His flow is insane. All right, let's go ahead. One of the architects of that fast flow. But, man, that thing's crazy. All right, let's see. Where we at? Did I miss? There he is. All right, let's go with Nipsey. Let's see how we do here. Let's go back into our EQ settings. No, I think I'm a. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah, that's a different type of bass sound right there. Okay. All right, there we go. Yeah, I think I got my set. There we go. Actually, we're gonna make sure, but we're gonna do one more. We're gonna try one more song. All right. We doing this. We setting this up together. So we're gonna try one more. We're gonna try. There we go. Let's try that one. Avrat's Infected Mushroom. Love this song for testing, especially for your mids and highs. Absolutely. Let's go back into the app. Yeah, that sounds crispy, real clear, nice. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, so now I think I found my sweet spot with these. Uh, I got my highs turned up, but I don't have my bass at the max. I got just shy of the max. Okay. I'm okay now. I'm feeling some kind of way now because now I'm not getting that deep bass that I was getting from other songs. Let's. I don't know what it is. I'm not getting that deep bass that I was getting earlier. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna stay like this though. I'm gonna keep them like this because I really do like it, and I like the Christmas of the vocals so far with Twister with the with Nipsey Hussle. They sound very clear and everything, and the bass sound good, but it's different types of bass. But I'm getting I feel some kind of inconsistency here. All right, I felt some kind of inconsistency. So let's go ahead and get into uh let's find another song here. Let's see. Yeah, let's do Feeling Good. Let's see what we got. Now this is acapella, so we're looking at more of the mids and in the treble. No bass. I just want to see how these guys sound. Okay, I like the clarity. Nice and clear. Got the echoing. Yeah, getting the detail as well. Again, the parsing of the lips. Oh yeah, absolutely. It sounds really good. The mids and highs sound nice and clear. I have no qualms, no issues with that. Yeah, very clear. Absolutely. And the background vocalist filling in the soundstage sound nice and clear too. Great balance. Everything sounds good here. I don't have to touch a thing with the app. But it just seems like from going from different one bass song to another bass song, it's a inconsistency. It's a little inconsistency there. I'm getting good thump from one song, but then I go to another song and I'm not getting that same type of thump. I don't know what that is. I don't think it's something in the settings because if I'm getting good thump, good bass from the settings that I've already set, that should carry over to the next song. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to charge that up for right now to the newness of them. This is my initial usage of these earbuds. As you saw, I broke the plastic on these here on the video. So I'm going to have to go ahead and give these guys some burn-in time and then come back and revisit that. But right now, that's my thoughts on their bass. So other than that, these guys sound fantastic. They sound great. I can't wait to eventually get these guys in a gauntlet. But we're going to do some burning first before we do that for sure. All right, so let me go ahead and switch in and go over switch in. We're going to go ahead and talk about my likes and dislikes of the amazing GF01 earbuds by GEEKFLY. Stay strapped in. All right, let's go ahead and talk about my likes and dislikes of the GEEKFLY amazing GF01 earbuds. First, let's talk about my dislikes, all right? No wireless charging, no multi-point connectivity, no fast charging, okay? And I guess I would say the bass inconsistency, but I'm going to leave that. I was going to put that on the list. I want to mention it, but I think I'm going to let that, like I said, I'm going to do some burn, let it burn in, do some burning with these for a couple weeks, and then come back and revisit that test on the side here and see if that improved the bass response of these compared to what I heard during the sound test in this video. Other than that, let me see what else am I. Oh yeah, and the long press option on here, it takes way too long to actuate, in my opinion. And the fact that you have to release and then try again just to keep it to go down notch by notch. I wish you could just long press and stay pressed on the ear pad, and it just continuously either lowers or raises the volume. Let me see anything else that I dislike about these. No, I think I got it. Wireless charging. Yep, that's everything. All right, so let's go ahead and flip the script and tell you everything I do like about these. I like the look. Yes, they're a little bulky, a little chunky, but I like the marble-esque type look of the touch of the plate here at the front. I like the fact that despite these guys being as big an earbud as they are, I start music. I did start audio. All right, there we go. As big an earbud as they are, they're very light in the ear, very comfortable. I can see not having any issues wearing these for long periods of time. Oh yeah, ANC. Back to dislike. I don't know if I'm labeled that, but there's no noise canceling on these. All right, so there's another dislike. But anyway, again, you would think these would be heavy. These would think it would be awkward, but they got that ergonomic shape to them, just like the Vitas does. And once you sit these in, you get them cinched into your ear, get them locked in. These guys do not move. They go nowhere. They are very, very comfortable to wear. Let me see. Again, touch controls outside of the long press is very responsive, like that. Mono mode, always a good thing to have on these. And then the sound. Again, like I said, in the dislikes, the bass is inconsistent. You get nice punchy bass in one song, switch to another song, and it's not as punchy as you would expect. Again, I'm gonna leave that to burn in. I'm gonna let them burn in, then I'm gonna come back and try that again. As far as the mids and highs, very clear, very crisp. All right, let me see. Is there anything else I can think of that my likes and dislikes? Yeah, no, I think that covers everything. Very good earbuds, good sounding earbuds, minus my caveats and everything. Yeah, let's wrap this up. So this has been an unboxing review of the GEEKFLY amazing GF01 earbuds. Huge shout out to GEEKFLY for providing these for honest unboxing and review. If you like what you see on the channel, go and hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, want to be a member or a part of the community, go and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And if you want to help support the channel, go and become a member. Hit the join button down here below. Excuse me, to become a member. And you have access to members only live streams. Members get the first view of some unboxing videos. and other content. So you definitely want to make sure you are a part of that. And or if you just want to subscribe. If you just want to come by and visit, make sure you hit the like button on your way out. And I appreciate every last one of you guys. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.